श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय. One day, Jogesh Babu's son, Prafulla Babu, came to the Kalibari and informed his father of the rumors that were being circulated about this body. On hearing this, Jogesh Babu, who was in charge of the gardens at the time, banned all outsiders from entering Shahbag. Subsequently, he came to Shahbag and spoke of this at great length to Bholanath, who as a result got angry and said to this body, "It is because of you that outsiders come here, giving rise to all kinds of speculation. I will not work here if I have to put up with such insults." This body reassured him, "Don't worry. I shall myself go to Jogesh Babu and do whatever needs to be done." As it happened, about 10 the next morning, Jogesh Babu and Bhudev Babu came over and the former invited Bholanath and this body to his home, saying that he would send his carriage at 3 o'clock. When we reached his home, he took us into his bedroom. This body sat there quietly. On his asking about prayer and worship, this body from inside the kundli told him a few things regarding her current condition. Then Jogesh Babu asked her, "You are observing silence. Upon whom do you meditate?" The words came automatically, "Upon Brahman." Though she had hitherto never heard about either Brahman or the practice of meditation, I told him that Bholanath did not wish to work at Shahbag any longer and that we were thinking of leaving. Jogesh Babu immediately exclaimed, No, you cannot go. You must stay here in the gardens." His son Prafulla Babu had just lost his job at the Nawab state, and Jogesh Babu asked me what the future held for him. Again, words came out of my mouth spontaneously. At present, things are not good for him. They will improve after 8 months. Indeed, after 8 months, he found a job. After discussing various issues, we returned to Shahbag and the days passed peacefully. This body had a habit of wandering about the gardens, absorbed in herself. On the grounds, there was a manager's house with 3 rooms and a veranda. There was a beautiful hall close by, formerly used by the owners for dances and cultural programs. At the back of the hall, there was a long wide veranda overlooking an exquisite garden with a circular pond in the center. During my stay, the hall became the venue for kirtan and was referred to as Nat Mandir. On either side of the hall was a small detached, ornate, circular structure. There was also another building which was known as Khana Ghar, dining room. Various mantras and shlokas would emerge from this body's mouth while wandering around these buildings. One day, from the veranda of Khana Ghar, I saw the figure of Arab saint, whom I had earlier seen in Bajitpur, walking away with a disciple and disappearing at a distance. The 2 brick mazars in Shahbag belonged to them. Later, I heard the boys discussing a country called Arabia, where the majority of the people were Muslims. Talks were going on about Pran Gopal Babu's forthcoming retirement and the possibility of his leaving Dhaka thereafter. In the meantime, 2 of his old acquaintances, Atal Babu and Girja Babu, came to Dhaka and met this body. Before leaving Dhaka, Pran Gopal Babu expressed a desire to take a photograph of this body. I told him that this would be possible only after a particular period. When the time came, he arrived with the photographer and took a photograph. This was the first photograph taken of this body. Soon after, Pran Gopal left Dhaka and Pramath Babu succeeded him. He too would come to Shahbag in the evenings with his wife and spend a long time in japa and meditation. श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय।